First I got to ask you, Pisces, are you dealing with Libra? Because they got a very similar card configuration. And before I get into any more, I want to say this is your Pisces weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It is not it's not time sensitive. There's a whole playlist for you guys. Enjoy any title that calls to you. And there's always a Vimeo extended, because I know that some of you just need more of a message and more specifics, and that information is always over there, including your romance specific messages. So that link is always below. Pisces, I'm just going to show you. Out of all the cards in Lenormand that could have come out, this is what comes out. So who you get married to? Who you getting married to? Who you asking to get married? Where's the marriage? Where's commitment? Or maybe it's not marriage at all. It's that there's an issue here, right? But it's surrounding a man and commitments. Now, why won't that? It could be, why won't that mother commit? But it's a pervasive energy in your life right now. It's sort of like kind of like fogging up your world, and really taking up a lot of your mind space. I say this because I know who I'm talking to. Use it to inspire. In fact, I think it was just last week that I got, you're going to be extremely inspired. I think it's coming from this situation. Emotional times are the time to get into the grind when it comes to your creative work. And there's nothing so amazing as those moments of heartbreak or, relationship problems. That's when the best albums are written, right? That's when the best paintings are painted. So this is an incredibly incredible opportunistic time for you, right? Where you could take advantage of all the feelings that you're feeling to channel that into energy, creative energy. But what I will say is it all has to do with this man and commitment. Even if you are a Pisces male, you're thinking about it. It's in your head, it's in your heart, it's on your mind, and you can't get it out of you. And you shouldn't. You should allow it to be your inspiration. Let's move on with the message. Self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. So this could very well be a breakup, or it could be like we're not broken up, we're separated. A sense of finding your own self, a chance to learn that you can do it on your own, and you can show the world that you can do it on your own. I have a feeling that you're not going to have to do it on your own. I could just feel that like subcurrent. But there is essentially, well, you don't know where this person stands right now, and you don't really know what you want right now. So where are you right now? You're trying to focus on you, yourself, and pushing forward and using the energy that you feel right now in a creative way. Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. Oh, this is something that you're healing from. So it could very well be healing after a breakup, trying to put the pieces back together again. It's been a long period of your life. Maybe you thought you were going to get married. You thought this person was going to be in your life for the rest of your life, or just a sense of, you want to be together with this person for the rest of your life, but what does that mean? And maybe you haven't like wrapped yourself around or really gotten comfortable with, but this is forever. And it could very well be that you're trying to, or they're trying to avoid you because the next step is forever, and you're kind of got cold feet. Originality, blaze your own trail. There's a lot of independence here. There's also, like I said, a lot of creativity and inspiration to go out on your own and do your own thing. I almost feel like it's kind of like, I don't want to leave you. I love you like crazy, but I'm going to move on with my own life if you're not going to seal the deal. I'm tired of like the in-between and the mumbo jumbo. I don't want the ambiguity anymore. Like, shit or get off the pot. Make up your fucking mind. That kind of energy. If you're not dealing with a romantic situation, it could just have to do with another kind of commitment. Like, your company's been dicking you along throughout the entire quarantine, saying, I'm going to give you the raise. I'm going to give you the raise. I'm going to give you, and you're like, well, where's the raise now? Because everybody's getting out of quarantine. So where's the raise now? And it's, you're calling somebody out on their shit is what I think, Pisces. And you're not being subtle about it. This says that you are shouting your head off, or you've been holding this in for a long time. These emotions have been building up in you, and now you're done holding it back. You're like blowing your head off. It's also that inner child in you finally being allowed to come out. You don't have to like, you don't feel the need to act grown up or overly mature. You want to honor your inner child, which is your true self, and be honest and finally say to somebody, say what you need to say. It's coming out and then flying. You could be traveling, or you could be dreaming a lot. Yeah, and what do you say? It's almost like you could be having dreams where you say what you need to say in your dreams, but it's like your body is prepping you to shout out loud. So there's lots of dreams, lots of ways that you are really communicating with you to tell yourself what you really feel, but also a sense of, you know, you're tired of being kept down. You're tired of convention. You're tired of waiting. Now you're ready to move. There's travel here. There's travel here and strangers. Whether you trust strangers or not, it doesn't matter. You want to meet new people and try new things. I think that you have been repressed for a really long time, and now you find that you have an opportunity to go out and explore and talk to new people and try new things. Like flying is about, you know, maybe you never tried this before, something that's awkward to you. Discovering new things, trying new things, discovering new people. This is the Find Your Light deck. I have to remember to mention what decks I'm using. So Pisces. Yeah, what did I say? Releasing your inner child. I am a child. I'm sorry. Ugh. And this comes out here too. You could feel very vulnerable right now, but you could also feel very refreshed. You could feel like in some ways this is a rebirth for you. Now, rebirths are not the same as original births, unless you remember a lot from your past life experiences. Rebirths, you take with you the person that you were. And it's just that it's a refined version of that person. It's all the shit you don't need that they experienced or they were holding on to is gone now. And you've transformed. You've used the lessons you've learned to transform you and to push you forward. And like just beautiful things opening up for you by this new start, a new stage in your life is happening. Interesting. Okay. More for Pisces. Yeah. What else do you have to tell Pisces, please? Pisces. Pisces. Let me just try this. Victory and success is on the bottom. Let me just try this again. Yep, there you go. Positive movement forward. This person is sailing, trip, vacation, going away somewhere, traveling alone. It could very well be that you didn't completely break up, but you decided to just get away and maybe have separate vacations or go somewhere on your own because you needed time. And it wasn't even just to like, well, it was to like tell him shit or get off the pot, but it was also to get your head together. That's what it was. Excuse me. Got a lot of vegetables today and it always acts that way. Positive movement forward. Heartache, loss, conflict, and defeat. Okay, so you're getting away from heartache and sadness. I'm trying to find so you were very disappointed and very hurt. This could very well have been a breakup or just a real heartbreak, a disappointment. They're not going to give you what they promised you. They want you to wait more. It's just like, you know what? I'm just going to get away. I got to get away on my fucking own. Or this is a suggestion that the universe is giving you, that this is a time for you to move. to move around, to get into a new environment so you're not thinking so much of this old one, and to take some space. Maybe you just need a separation of sorts. Discontent and boredom could very well have been what was happening within your relationship, whether or not you want to admit it or not. And then you write, rejoice in celebration, but choose wisely. It's almost like you don't want to party too much. You don't want to like let yourself out of the bag too much, because in some ways you don't want to fuck up what could still happen. So you're being very cautious, but you also are definitely making a choice to go in a different direction, or like I said, go on a vacation by yourself. And the way that you behave there, maybe you're a little bit more cautious than you normally would be, simply because you don't want to go totally hedonistic, is because you're not necessarily ready to throw in the towel yet, but there is a need for separation. Heart chakra, your heart's, all of these are green. All of these are green. I just feel like you're just not in the mood for dicking around anymore. You know what you want. You know what you want. And either you've been given an ultimatum, or somebody that you, or you're a person, or you're giving your job or your person an ultimatum. Wow, lots of messages for you. A fiery climax approaches. Have faith in your dreams, especially if they were getting in the way of your dreams. You could feel this. You could feel this tension coming for a while, and even though it was something that you tried to avoid, you can't. And then you have the answers you need are coming. So this is about conversation or information, or conversation that's coming in. This is Gemini energy. We're in Gemini season, so that's also a timestamp. This information is coming over the next 30 days. And then we have your commitment is being tested, and it is. Maybe you're being more social. The two of you are being more social. Like I said, you may be on a separation or a break, or just the fact that being gone for a long period of time because of an opportunity that you're pursuing is testing your desire to actually stay in this commitment. And then we have the energy is gaining momentum. Communication is key. Double Gemini energy. I don't know if you're dealing with a Gemini, but this is definitely the need to talk and stay in communication with somebody, or you don't know why they're not staying in communication with you, and then hold your vision. So I feel like this more aligns with your heart reason, your soul purpose, than a relationship or an objective. But it's like you're halfway there. There's this sense of you're not willing to quit it, but it's like you're halfway in, halfway out. Okay. Oh, Pisces, what a tangled web we weave. Open your heart. Listen to the music. I feel like maybe you got far away from what actually inspired you. And part of this restlessness is you missing doing what you love. So that could be it, not all on them, it's just that maybe your boredom also has to do with you're not doing you the way that you used to. And then you have step away from the crowd. You don't want to go with the flow. You don't want things to be calm and peaceful and make sense. You want to do things differently. You want to stand out, and you have the opportunity to stand out. This is a time, could be an actual opportunity coming in for you, Pisces, to stand out and move away from, and just, there's a separation. It's almost like you want a separation to get back to you again. You kind of lost yourself. That's what I feel. And then you have start anew. And we were talking about the caterpillar and the butterfly. This is about ready to transform, ready to be something that you weren't before. Open up your heart, more butterflies, finding your soul tribe, finding the people that you really connect with. But it's open up your heart to a new life. Open up your heart to a new direction. That maybe this job, this relationship, it was something that you needed because you needed it. But now you are really ready to move on. It's not an emergency, which means even though your heart may feel like it's breaking, it's really not. And you know this. This is a conscious understanding of, it's not going to kill you. It's not going to be as big of a deal as you're scared it might be. And you are not afraid. So you're going to take a stand against this big old elephant in the room, right? This thing that is very uncomfortable for you to confront. You're going to confront it. You're going to confront it. Okay. Pisces. There's so much of, I want to go it alone right now. I need to stand on my own 2 feet. Please give me time, give me space, give me room. Because you want to find yourself again. You really feel like you lost yourself. You got too tangled up too quickly in love, and it didn't really work for you. You kind of need help getting out. You may need some help. You may need some help. Maybe in the past, this person actually was the one that helped you. Or, it's almost like maybe you feel obligated because in some ways they did so much good for you. But that's beautiful. Honor that. Honor that they helped you by showing you learned all that you could and now you've grown. The one thing that somebody who's there to teach you will love to know is that you've learned the lesson and you changed because of it. Pisces. Goddess of oneness. Either this person is extremely beautiful, you're extremely beautiful. A lot of attention and affection was given to you. They couldn't take your eyes off of you, or vice versa, or both of you. You liked the attention. You liked how special you felt because they made you feel special because you were the apple of their fucking eye. And now it's almost suffocating. This is also a sense of, how beautiful they are, or they made you feel beautiful. Could very well also be stalking, keeping tabs on each other over the internet. But this is in the past. So it feels like this infatuation has kind of worn out and lived its course. Let's go into the next deck. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. I'm pointing out the new decks because I don't have all the updated decks written down below. And I just want you guys to know. A new life. New life, loyal heart. Okay. Now we're coming back around. And message in a bottle. Okay. So there could be a separation that you've had from each other and you're just starting to communicate again. Loyal heart, once again, is entwined, New life. Let's start there. A new life. Freedom. Getting rid of the old stuff, throwing it out. And if we're going to remain together, then we have to start brand new and start fresh. And there can't be all these hiccups, these fears, or these this shit involved. We have to just start fresh and start new. And this is message in a bottle. You could have actually just gotten a message from somebody that you haven't heard from in a long time. And that could be sort of that transitional phase for you right now. What you're doing in the meantime. These are really odd cards. New life, loyal heart, and message in a bottle. Let's see what that means. We're going to go into it in tarot. If you like this reading so far, please do like the reading, share the reading on your social media platforms, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, ring that bell and hit all notifications. Pisces, I upload your content every Wednesday with Capricorn and Aquarius. Please don't watch only your sun sign. Watch your moon, your rising, and your sun sign for a really whole and complete message of the energies that you're going to be dealing with in all aspects of your life. And also join me over on Instagram. You can find me at born_without_boundaries. That's where I go live for a daily tarot card reading. We can actually interact. I also post those daily tarot card readings on my new channel, Astrology Motivation. That's also where I post my weekly astrology forecasts and my astrology motivation videos. So there's so much more beautiful content that I'm creating. I can't fit it over here. This is jam-packed. So what I do is I post it over there, and I hope that you will subscribe and join me over there as well. Message in a bottle. What does it fucking mean? I almost feel like something that you adored from the past is coming back. And for some reason, you had put it away and gotten distracted from it. That's what I want to say right now, Pisces. Let's go into your animal totem messages. They're important. What they're going to do is show you how the universe is using the natural world to communicate with you in a language they think you'll understand. So this is messages directly from spirit. Watch these animal totems, especially if you see the animal itself, but pictures, postcards, logos, wherever you see the image of this animal, you know that you need to pay attention to everything around you. You got a lot of them, so it could be hard to remember. Freedom is yours. So this is cut and free, cut and loose, moving on, moving forward. Freedom. You need your freedom and space right now. It could be in some ways something that it could be in some ways not necessarily because you broke up, but just because you needed space. And then we have trust in divine detours. This is Coyote. You don't trust it. You're a little bit scared of it. You're a little bit hesitant. Maybe you feel like you're being tricky, or there's sort of treachery involved. A Coyote spirit in reverse is usually a trickster energy. So somebody may be trying to also fuck with you and say, listen, I'm leaving, but they don't really want to leave. It's very passive aggressive behavior. More owls. You see clearly now. So it's almost like wisdom from the past is returning. And this is Aquarian energy, so it's truth. Truth is coming out. Now is a lucky time, maybe pregnancy or fertility, but this is really doubling down on all of your benefits. And it's almost like multiplying your abundance. Use your mind wisely. It's almost like when pigs fly. You never thought this would happen. But you're curious. There's a curiosity here with you. Pigs are also about abundance and intellect. So it's about being very discerning right now, because remember, owls hunt rabbits. It's almost like in some ways you may feel hunted right now. You may feel watched like a hawk, and you don't like the feeling, especially if you asked for space. You're very, very aware of them watching you. And then we have turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Emotional stability, clarity, feeling good on your own, and think on your feet. But this is also in reverse. You don't want fox in reverse. You don't want coyote in reverse, but you got both of them in reverse. So there is somebody in your midst that you cannot trust. There is some sense of somebody is not being on the up and up with you. And that's confirmed. Could have been somebody that you thought you could trust, or that you've known for a while, and you've just started to accept that you can't trust them as much as you thought you could. And then the abundant universe will provide. So things are looking up in other aspects of your life. Resources, money, finances, good stuff. And then we have scarab beetle. Magic works through you. This is a very prosperous and abundant time for you. This is an opportunity to get out there and make money and make breakthroughs and be successful. This is exceptional work, and act as if. It's almost like you're acting as if you don't know or don't see or don't understand about how much something means to somebody else, or they're doing this to you. This is like sort of just trying to like blend in and not be seen right now. Not in terms of your projects or your work, but in some ways in terms of, it's almost like somebody just wants you to be the center of their world, and you're kind of tired of it. So you're trying to lie low for a while. Or that's what they're doing to you. Let's get into your angel messages. Pisces. 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 Gratitude. I think this is a peaceful time. I feel a lot of peace coming from you. Even though there might be little wisps of guilt, there's a lot of peace. Gratitude. Make gratitude your new attitude. The stars will shine brighter upon you. All in your world will become lighter. Gratitude even for this situation that's ending. Gratitude for all that it's done for you. It's almost like, in a lot of ways, if somebody's having a hard time letting go, it's because they don't feel like they feel like they're being discarded and they didn't mean anything. So it's almost like showing gratitude and expressing gratitude and acknowledging just how much they changed your life and helped you move forward is essential right now. You had to hear that. Just the channeling came through. Adventure. Instead of seeing the current situation as an obstacle, try seeing it as an adventure. Explore all the possibilities. There are many more than you currently imagine. Instead of seeing things as either black or white, try to explore all the colors in between. And that's what you're doing. This time in your life that could be heartbreaking and could be like frightening as heck, it's an adventure, and you want the adventure. Let's continue the adventure and the message and advice over in tarot. Guys, I will see you there.